Seems the S rank has spawned. Creepy. Welcome to the SS rank. Ho ho ho! Whoa! So we managed to spawn the S rank and the SS rank tonight. Oh man, this night is gone crazy. I don't want to be behind it. Don't get behind it. I can't see. There's a tree in the way. Come turn me good. Nice! 400! 100? Yeah! We did it! Alright, that's it. That's it now. We did it. We got this. We just beat them. Woo! Nice. Yeah, this night has been productive. So that was the SS rank boss for the entire, I think, all of Endwalker. And we just experienced it. So anyway, back up here, because I gotta. Man, I need to get more. I'm still gathering materials. But I'm gonna take an actual short break and then continue. It'll be crafting and gathering for the rest of the night. The first thing I want to do. Yeah, I want to put a foundation. Who's this guy? Ascending the Emporium. Ah, Ronald, I've been waiting for your return. See, after you helped bring an end to the Dragon Soul War, we have striven to rebuild the city, and thanks to the assistance of countless craftsmen, our efforts to restore the firmament to its former glory are finally complete. In fact, House Demsdale assembled a team of masons so skilled and efficient that they were able to finish the construction of an entirely new quarter. Its name is Emporium, and it was created to serve as a residential district for adventurers from across the realm. No amount of description can truly convey its splendor, so I have asked Thormelin to escort you there, that you might see for yourself. Seek him out in the room. You have a moment. Wait. So apparently this is supposed to unlock the housing district within Ishgard. The heck is my? I've been trying all day, but. Ah, the gatekeeper though. Oh my lord. You graced us with your presence once more. Perchance you're interested in Emporium? If so, say no more. I shall escort you there myself. And fear not, the Herald will surely be happy to answer any questions you may have. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's literally the firmament. It's just turned into housing. That's all it is. Oh, wow. Can we see the prices? Go to each spot and just look at pricing. Why do we get the feeling that stuff here is going to be expensive? The blanket. Oh, okay. You can't see them. Oh, wow. I, of course, will not be moving here. Because I'm going to stay in Shirogane and hope that people sell their medium houses there. And then I could grab that. The Emporium. As our restoration efforts progressed, they eventually expanded to include the construction of this little taste of heavens on Earth. We are indebted to countless adventurers such as yourself, who helped bring about an end to the Dragon Song War, and as thanks we wish to provide a space for you to call home here in Ishgard. Of course, you would still require a normal fee for any plot of land or apartments you may purchase. But know that your guild will help us rebuild bigger and better than before. If you would like to hear more, please speak with the resident caretaker for further assistance. What's that at? Oh, it's back at the Palazzo. Okay. Yeah. Now housing is unlocked, essentially, for here. Ronald, what did you think of Emporium? I do hope it was to your liking. Given that our borders were closed for so long, I worried that outsiders such as yourself might not take interest in this new district. I know that it is our sincerest wish that you and the other noble souls consider making Ishgard your new home. Oh, trust me. You're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that, Ishgard, when it comes. That's through the Ishgard. Oh, through the Ishgard River. Prices look about the same. I mean, there's a couple 16 mils. Oh, the other wards are not opening. Open yet. Now, I could probably get the money for a large plot. Honest, but you said the way things are gonna work now. Now the let me go to... You know what? Let's go here. We're gonna do a couple of things. One of them being, I'm gonna clean up the rest of these side quests. Woo! How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 3, 6, okay. Because these are all that appeared after the, apparently, the end game. Oh, I guess not. I can't do that. That once rang clear. Little Wanderer, hast thou the courage to ken what awaits beyond this oasis? To ken, twisted body and soul are turned to ash, all long since rotted underneath. Wilt thou venture amidst these horrors to see if our brothers yet stand? Ne'er a half he moved from his place of mourning, ere his consort was thus entombed. Would that I could bring him the solace of a gentle touch, but I dare not seek him now. Should thou wish it, thou shalt know him by the power of the Forsaken. Let me just grab the. I'm gonna grab them all. Oh, that's a. Okay, let's save that one for later, because the picture tells me that. Other one? Yeah, these are actually. Futures lost. Tiny traveler, thou hast traversed the great expanse to stand before me. I asked thee on thy journey, thou'st find strength? Yeah, I found a lot of it. None here have been spared the torment of loss, yet even tragedy cometh not in equal measure. Nay, of all my kin, the blood sires, feel it most deeply. Eggs crushed before their eyes, hatchets twisted beyond recognition, and they cannot be blamed for their turning to madness. One I would have you slave, for my own powers sufficient not to end her suffering. Yet she wandereth, restless, near the ash-choked lake, though naught but poison is to be found there now. So the other two. Oh, this is all. These are connection quests. Oh boy. Stars like gems. Traveler, thy coming has stirred a longing in me. From where I lie, I behold not but a desolate waste, or perhaps life will persist beyond my ken. The smallest of creatures, or a single budding blossom, it may remain ever beyond my reach. For these wounds of mine heal not with time. That I would know of them, I would know if any cause for hope lingers upon our star. Oh, I have a feeling Chi spawned. So are these just quests, or is this? I sense the power of one of my kin upon thee, that of the great worm. Long departed from our star, though his gaze falleth not upon thee now. Oh, Mitsugoma. Then that is the name by which thy kind know him. Long ago he left us, fleeing our home with his children. From thy presence, I surmised that his decision was the right one. Some yet wish they had chosen the same path, though such regrets avail them not. Nevertheless, tales of thy star may divert them their anguish for a time. Speak those who would hear thee, and then. Okay, I'm just gonna grab all the quests. Loud and proud. Mechanical menace descended. The spring before thee was clear as the purest glass. Thou behold the wild blight upon it. Should we do nothing, naught shall remain save poison and black ash. Alas, my roar no longer rings loud enough to cleanse these waters, and my kin here fare a little better. Yet at times I hearken unto a faraway call, strong and resounding, though I know not whence it cometh. If thou seek its source, that our wellspring might be clean. Last one. A parent's love. Thou can't leave this place. I left it several times over. Find my child in my stead, I beg thee. She's doubtless once where her mothers were, but my kin permit me not to put to zest a contraction. But they truly pitied me, they would allow me to seek my child. Now I must go and assure me of her safety. Oh boy, this is... So it's all over this area, but... Okay. Alright, let's go over here first. Oh wait, this is a different thing. The land is barren as far as I know. No life can be found here. Oh. That it? Yeah. I had a feeling. Oh. There's one all the way over here? Remember that? Actually, two over there. Let's just do all these for now and then. Because the ones that showed an image within the, like, accepting the quest, those are normally ones that are like, the person will give you 3 or 4 quest lines and be like, yeah. So, is that 6666 again? I don't like that. Oh god, I feel so much more powerful because I upgraded my gear a bit. It's no longer at in 560. Oh, feels good. Of course, if a hut trade appears, I'm gonna go do it. I really want to. Thou hast come for the star, to which our brother fled? Tell me then, doth thy home boasts resplendent vistas as ours once did? Wondrous islands that float amongst the clouds. Ah, though I shall never again soar through the clouds, bask in the splendor of such isles when next I slumber. It has lots of stuff! Great worm that did take leave with the star. Yes, I remember him well. There were many such tiny creatures on the star whence we fled. Many of shapes and sizes. Did thy star too know of what differences lead on into come? No matter how far I venture to flee from this truth, no more could I defeat. Yeah, but we've learned more. We've learned a lot. I would not waste my energies on thy lost cause before. Be gone with thee, ere thou find thyself empty. Ooh. Allergies. Be devour? Huh. But by peerless roar shall I demonstrate. What are we doing? Wait, what are we doing? Oh, I have to be a target. I have to roar at someone's face, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, there. You can't change the water because of how this area is. It's designed like this on purpose. As there's too much to ask, that these waters would break clear once more. Thou should know, dreams of folly, to live is one matter, but to hope? Not so futile as thou wouldst believe. Hearken closely, I drink of the spring, not moments. Though the difference be slight, the taste is less brackish than before. Thine actions were not wasted. Thou sought to restore it to its crystalline state. Thy aspirations have failed. However, I suppose it's proof enough that my roar still possesses great power despite the darkness that consumes. That's it. Perhaps thou art correct that some good resulted from my efforts in thy horse. Fight the bloodthirsty dragon. Use roar. Yep, I did it. Alright. I'm gonna grab this last thing over here. And he stares unblankly across the desolate airscape, eyes glassy enough that you could not be certain she even remains among the living. Look at that. Now chat. In-game chat's just linking random items at this point. Cannot be. Thou must have given her such a dreadful right for her to free so, though she has never been fond of strangers. 'Tis clearer than ever that I must see her myself. Only I could be free from the watchful eyes of my consort. Not moments ago did I feel his gaze upon me. Once so loving, now so bitterly cold. How he doth patronize me. My eyes, they speak curiosity. My consort is much the same in times past, desiring to know more. Pity he changed so. Nevertheless, he would surely divulge much. If thou were to speak with him, thou needest only seek the least present continents here. Oh boy. Alright. Hey. Barely she was my beloved. Lost to me now. Oh, as well as I. That dragonling was stripped of all she was by the machines. I recall the battle, the burst of heat and light, moldering form. I know not what occurred then, and when I returned to myself, she was there, neither dead nor truly alive, as if imprisoned in her final moments by some cruel deity, as though she had remained ever since. When she found us, my consort broke somewhere deep in the ends. Not beyond her child, though I do not imagine her. So what? So in other words, she's just an empty shell. Whatever the machines did, they must have... No, it must have been Matron that hollowed the dragon out. But I don't know. But... Oh no. Is that the mother? Nice, hello. In there still. Somewhere. No more. Her mother's consort should be informed of what has happened. Hang on. Oh, that's not it. I need journal. Huh. Hell dragon. How many others is marred in its own grief. You may draw its attention if you pet him gently. Yes, like a little warmth of more joyous time. Not of my kind. Why have you come? We're here to save everything. But he has not yet forgotten me. I pity him. At times I wonder if my love doth pity me and turn, all of us unchanging, unable to be reborn. And if not aught else remains of us, we have memory. This do I remain beside my love, my beloved, for 1,000 quiet moments forever. Ooh, must be talking about oh, this is the situation of Bahamut and Tamaya. I once knew a dragon that was believed herself forsaken. And perhaps thou art correct. My beloved was generous, noble. Skies. None is more deserving of a proud melody. I have not the strength to weave it in a moment. Perhaps in time. I thank you for guiding me, alright? Whee! Wait, is this the console? Beneath this veil of that. Was this worm at my side. I looked to the skies and saw the midst Gomar departing for the great expanse. The machines were already upon us. He called to us. Those of us who still lived and begged us to follow him, that we might find another star and start anew. Alas, I was branding him a coward who lacked the fire to defend his home. When he left, it was with but his own egg. For many years, the machines gave chase as he fled. To many of my kin's jeering approval, the coward had proven useful, they said. However, some few did wish to follow him. Mitsugomar was wiser and more formidable than most. This they believed. He knew he would forge a better fate than awaited us here. Would that they had not been halted by the ferocity of the machine's onslaught in the end. Thou hast my gratitude for coming so far to beat my own friend. Thy tale means more today to us than thou shalt ever know. Return with me now to Rata. Thou art doubtless eager to away from this ill-favored place. Well, this just became an emotional roller coaster, like always. So that should be the end of everything, right? For any change, no matter how small, I am grateful. To recall the taste of pure water once more, and to know that we've yet have the power to fight our decline. Others still doubtless be heartened. Keep thine ear open, for one day thou may hearken unto the chorus of dragon's roar. Oh, we've already heard one dragon roar. Chorus of it. I don't think we need another one. Just a tiny song, like a tiny little verse. How fair of my kin? Yeah. You see, thou wiser than thou knowest. For our brother was once renowned for his verse. It would be an honor and a joy to hear his voice raised in song again. When next you return, thou shalt treat us well. I think if I go fast enough, I could clear this whole place out. This strange, though no stranger than the rest, perhaps. Thou could not change our fates, yet in learning our tale, thou hast come to share my burden and theirs as well. I thank thee. That's it. There's nothing. The reality is you can't do anything for anyone in this entire zone. You're not even really doing anything for them. Their fates were already sealed. They're just They're literally just shades. They're just echoes of of a dead world that Matron has designed. Tidings? Flowers, a joyous sight. Are there more whence these came? Thou did find a thriving forest, or a resplendent field. Not put it in. Field, to see it now. Canst thou even imagine how our star once teemed with life? It's beneath the golden sun in a trio of moons. Stars shining like gemstones. In the night, my brethren and I love not ardent. Soar amidst the clouds of green, reaching our eager heartstrings to the lights of the heart. These flowers once grew upon the mountain tops there, high among the clouds. So small did they seem to us, the fruit better suited to feeding our star's tiniest creatures. We rarely paid a single blossom any mind, yet together, vibrant, turn of the seasons, they were breathtaking. Would that I could return to appreciate the sight, as we should have then. I have nearly forgotten that the world once was, though it may never be so again. Then of gratitude. Why did that sound familiar? I'm gonna have to find footage for that quest line and read what those flowers were. I think they're a reference. Now is rendered solace upon us, and we have not but sorrow. I thank thee, Ron Stoppable. That's it? Oh, okay. I guess that's done. Those counterfeits volumes. I think the metal demon struck without warning. Beautiful and pitiless as falling stars. We fought, yes, that for all our savagery, we failed to protect the young. What few survived emerged from their eggs, disconfigured and screaming. That fate had taken a different course. Here I had welcomed them to this world together and guided them unto a brilliant future. But the young have found their place elsewhere. Our kind shall live on. I'm gladdened to hear not all was in vain. May thy path lead thee true, traveler. What's that? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Do these next. We're just gonna wipe this place out. Ancient Ooh. A life of regret. Still no response. I wonder if they have already scattered to the wind. That would ever be so unfortunate, you see. My, what a large cranial dome you have. Perfect timing. Wow. That thing. I am slipping through the rock. That is how powerful I am now. My esteemed colleague often holds council at their home here. They have yet emerged in quite some time. Perhaps you could pay a visit and see what trouble may be? Let's find out. Continuing. Believe me, nothing left. Language groans of the are setting in your head. Tell the anchor you were able to find remnants of a friend's thoughts. I see. If they mean to melodramatically eviscerate into the abyss in the comfort of their own home, then I ought to respect their wishes. And yet, I feel the need to be selfish to keep them here. To confabulate further on such views. Yes, I shall have to talk them out of it. For that, I shall need your help once more. Large-headed but wholly capable stranger. Could you fetch me a neurological serum from an other one? To find them wondering about the wellspring of regret. Wow, that fate just popped into existence all of a sudden. I turned and watched all those enemies just spawn right into the area, and I was like, what? Wait, that wasn't it. Oh, other one. These things. Okay. You know what? I thought there was something wrong with the quest, and I'm like, I thought they wanted us to fight one of them, and it's like, oh, you want me to fight the giant eyeball that was annoying in Stormblood when I had to fight it, because it reminds me of Catastrophe, because, ew, horrible enemy, by the way. That's no use. The walls of their humble abode are far too thick for my telepathy to better hook. Did you bring me the stuff? I bought you the stuff. Perfect. This zigzagging, fibrous cord is exactly I need to amplify my empathy. These two exchange quickly, but it should be enough for me to rile my friend. A moment. Here we go. Oh, my head still smarts. The worn out Jap was bad enough, but did you have to shock me as well? I had entirely forgotten that despite coming from a dumb beast, the neurological seven from the other one would still transmit its last salty thought. Killing blow you dealt. Oh. Well, yes, well, it was enough to traumatize me back into this plane. But you're skirting. I should take a stroll around the plaza to rid myself of that unpleasant sensation. An outro? My friend always was a bit melodramatic in their conduct. I do believe I will have to keep a closer eye on them from now on. Aside from that close call with dispersion, They are showing other signs that they are losing their faculty. We have a friendship that spans millennia. We can stand to wait a bit longer until the void takes us all. It would be dreadfully boring without their short, fatalistic commentary. That being said, I shall make for the plaza as well. They somehow managed to careen towards the Lucian tank. I shall be very irritated. Oh, and I do very much appreciate your assistance. I do not have much to offer, but I hope this shall suffice. Thank you for saving my friend's life. No problem. Oh, we have to choose. I'll take the black. I'll take the swift black. Eat like an A. Words cannot express my gratitude to you, traveler, as it is thanks to you that I now remember the whole and the pangs of hunger. It's truly a blessing, isn't it? Since you are here, allow me to ask you a question. Have you perhaps come across an inn at the very edge of the land, gazing vacantly into the great beyond? I would like them to join me for dinner if I have made trouble with you to ask. What? You just want me to go to the end of the universe, I mean the end of this area, and just be like, hey, dinner time. Come back to us. Bless you one, come hither. I have a task of some import I would entrust to you. No, you're not. It should be well within your capabilities. No, capacities? It's not capability. It can't keep. There's no B in there. It's capacities. You see, I wish to summon back one of my fellow A who linger at the gate to the beyond. To what end they wait there, I do not know. What I do know is that they do not return to us. Their spirit will eventually unravel, leaving them nothing but a wandering entity like those on the outside. So, I would ask you to summon them back to our abode before they are consigned to a fate. Can you do this for me? Sure. I'm much obliged. Simply make for the gate. Simply make for the gate and call out to my friend. Might I suggest a variant of the traditional air becking? Allow me to just shudder it. I'm not. No. I'm not making that sound. Oh, bodily curiosity. Look at those rosy cheeks and that sharp silhouette. While our own decision to discard our corporeal forms, this was of course an enlightened one at the time. I must confess, there are some times when I finally think back on the days when I too was tangible being. Oh, what I would not give to don proper fleshy raiment once more before I pass into the void. To that end, I have been exploring the possibility of inhabiting another physical form, but I fear there is a rub. For you see, I cannot, for the life of me, recall what my true form once was. I blame it on the excruciating flow of time. Alas, I doubt I could even manipulate a body now, if I wanted to. Mayhap you might indulge me with a serviceable demonstration. Your elongate appendages greatly contrast with our current gaseous composition. I wonder if your general sense of mobility was similar to that of our original whatchamacallit. To that of the physical precedence. Presence. So let us see it then. Humor me with a display of sheer joy. Oh, you want me to... Oh, okay. Okay. Intriguing. You discharge a great sound from your own appendage and make these rather suggestive gestures, quite different from how we express delight. Subtle telepathy. Now I would like to replicate the movements in preparation for the next time I meet an innocent and ethical traveler like yourself. Allow me to try in the process. In the process I may gain some insight as to whether our infall bodies once moved into similar matter. Yeah. I cannot fully mimic the vocalizations you produce. Nor could I garner enough momentum against the air to move my body as quickly. We try a different approach. I feel as though I had comparable frame, especially those tentacle-esque appendages dangling from your sides. What did you call them again? Hands? This is getting weird. Anyway, I'm curious as to the degree of philosophy you could generate with said appendages. Should you be agreeable, I would like you to swing these hands with great speed and strike me with as much force as you can muster. You asked for this. My word, the impact of that strike was so confident I felt it to the very depths of my soul. I can only hope there were no feelings of genuine heart, hatred, and indignation behind it. No, just why am I doing this? I was questioning it the whole time, but alas, there's no use. Even your most energetic motions seem insufficient to jog my memory. Perhaps our physical frames were not so unacceptable. If that is the case, I would make one more request of you. You have ventured to many different places and many different life forms. Amongst the creatures you have met, is there not one that possessed a similar form that which you might surmise we knew? Now thinking about it. This sounds more fascinating, but a bit difficult to picture. Yeah, you could hold an image of them in your mind's eye. For me, I shall need it in an attempt to metamorphose. Oh no! Oh no, not a Namazu! Well, they are rude, but ocular feature. Cities of a compare. Allow me to perform a locomotive experiment. Body shape. Very well then. First, a gesture of joy. Oh dear. I see that the clammy appendages besides this are distant from the hands that you possess. Somehow, I feel the urge to realize them despite their absence. What just happened? Given that my numerous synopsis responses misaligned, it seems that the erstwhile forms of the air are unfortunately rather dissimilar from your Christian friends. I apologize for the English detour. How bothersome is it to be unable to assimilate with a frame of another creature for lack of memory? It would seem that regaining our physical form will be even more challenging a task than we originally suspected. While today's experiment has ended in failure, I appreciate the stimulation you have provided me. Take this as compensation for your efforts. Yes, mind is a fickle thing. I only hope that I will recall what I once looked like while I still possess my mental. Well, that just kind of happened. Moving on. The body beautiful. Greetings, unfamiliar life form. Being that you bear a corporeal form, as surely as I do, as surely as you can see, do not. Perhaps you might offer me a way out of my predicament. You see, I have been attempting to fashion a vessel that may house our very souls. Sadly, with no model to work from, I am ashamed to admit my experiments have failed, and rather spectacularly at that. You may have noticed the byproducts of my failed labors, as they now wander aimlessly and pathetically about environs. I had intended to clean up this mess myself, but the task might prove difficult for a formless being such as myself. Might you put the pitiful creatures out of their misery, then? And thank you, curious one. You might also retrieve for me their internal cores in the process. I dare say it would be a great benefit for me in future experiments. In any event, I eagerly await word of your inevitable success. Okay, I can do this. Wow. Okay, so these things were designed by them. By that one the person we just started the quest with. Let's just grab this quest now. This looks like a graveyard. Remember me. Oh, hello, forgive me, I am distracted. One would think we would have evolved far beyond fear, knowing that what we do, but I must confess that I am rather frightened at the prospect of losing who I am. Not in a physical sense, of course. As we have transcended our corporeal forms, we do, however, feel the gradual erosion of our mind, our memories, that which makes us, so to speak. There are ways, however, to slow the inevitable process. One such method is to come in contact with another and confirm with each other our defining qualities. Therein lies my dilemma, for you see, a friend most dear to me is missing, and I fear that absence will only quicken their own passing into nothingness. It would mean much to me if you could help me find them, should they be so far gone as to meet you with hostility. Simply subdue them and return them to me. Here, you can use this to bind their essence to a retrievable form. There may yet be hope. They enjoy taking contemporary strolls at a once scenic spot on the opposite edge of this landmass. Even if their memories fade, it is likely they might drift in that direction. As if being called by something? Oh my goodness. What did he say? Ah yes, I hit upon a fire verse, haven't I? Destination. Oh, thank God, I can just say cool. I don't have to say anything crazier. Is that a beckoning I hear? The tremor of your cooing sounded rather dull, anyhow, if it is I you seek, you will find me to the north where you stand. Hi. Are you the one who summoned me? No wonder your voice sounded so strange with that fleshy body of yours. I have not seen your kind before. You have come here from afar? You see, then you must feel very furious to have stumbled upon us. This gate here serves as the ingress of our bastion of enlightenment. All who come from afar to seek such knowledge must pass through. I have stood here for so long expecting a visitor. Perhaps it is you for whom I've waited. I could see myself ready to greet someone from another world. Why did you come to us now in this moment? Why from the village? Not towards. Oh, did they now? That was an unexpected development. In any event, I was waiting for someone, and that someone has come. There's no need to wait further. Let Jaljag be assured that I shall return anon. He's on his way. Could help with the fate, but I'm running out of time. So much to do, not a lot of time. Yes, what do you want, stranger? Food? What is this food you're speaking? Oh yes, I do believe I am beginning to remember. Substance. That said, your unusual appearance suggests to me that our concepts of what consists a meal greatly different. Pray tell, do you enjoy the act of eating? If it tastes good, of course! Intriguing. What precisely consists something tasting good? I surmise this means that it evokes feelings of pleasure within you. I too wish I could experience the concept of taste for myself. Sadly, in my current state, such things are not possible. Perhaps you might briefly lend me your corporeal form for the experience. I promise I'll give it back, but if you say it. Well, you cannot blame me for asking, but it is no matter. I shall take it by force. I don't. He's not the target. Dare you? The nerve. days. And yet, you wear a troubled expression. Did something amiss happen out there on your travels? Oh dear. To think their mind had already deteriorated to such an extent. I knew their mental decline had progressed. I've been worried they would eventually go mad and drift away. I had the memories of a good meal could bring to us, but to attempt to rob someone of their physical form like that, it would seem they were utterly well beyond my reach. I am quite sorry for having forced you into such an uncomfortable position, as well as the unceremonious way in which you were treated by one of our own. Here, pray accept this as a token. Wow. Yeah. That was just horrible. I am pleased to inform that our friend has returned, and our debates are more amusing for it. It seems I was wise to enlist the help of an outsider. As you may be aware, this settlement was originally conceived as a place where we might explore and one day solve the mysteries of our universe. Many made the pilgrimage here to contribute to this great cause. Oh, how little we knew. As such, it is not uncommon for someone to wait at the gates for a guest. Tradition, really. However, my friend, whatever their reason, waited deliberately long that their spirit remembers the act itself, a memory of who they wish to meet there. Now that you come for them, they feel they have fulfilled what they set out to do. They have been set free from the lingering thoughts that bind them. At any rate, I am grateful to you for returning my friend to our ranks. Here, I would offer this as a token of thanks. Furthermore, I am relieved you were able to make the beckoning call in the right tone. If you had food instead of code, it would have been equivalent to telling them that their mind was as empty as a hollow crater. And I doubt they would have been amused. Wow. I'm so glad we managed to get the call right. Well, do the unwitting products of my labor suffer no more? Have you brought back their cores for me? I have the cores. Yes, these are without a doubt the cores that form the doleful hearts of mankind. While I am disheartened to see my efforts end this way, I can only learn what I can from the failures, and that my failure or experimentations might give rise to the satisfactory vessel. In any event, it's been quite some time since we have encountered any entities with even a monochrome of intelligence as you seem to possess. I dare say our conversations have provided us with a sliver of simulation that have eluded us for ages. I am grateful for your existence in many other ways than one. I do hope the day will come when we can one day meet each other. Oh, how might you say it? In the flesh. Alright, so it's one more. And then this area, and then we go to the last with this. Oh, hang on. We got it. I've searched throughout this abode, but my companion is nowhere to be found. I wonder if it's too late. I put him in a bag. Have a bag of your friend. The poor thing, to think they were so far gone. Still, I'm glad you were able to find them. This will now allow me to absorb what remains of their mind into my own. There's no calm for alarm. The procedure should be in neglectable effort. Should have neglectable effect on my faculties. That's what that word is. It's faculties. If my friend can no longer recognize me, I have no choice but to become host to the memories they themselves can no longer recall. Weird. And disturbing. These visions, yes, these are my friend's vision. They have grown faint with the loss of their owner's identity. But they have not yet dispersed completely. What is this? Yes, they still have memories of me, dim as they are. They now serve to remind me of who I am myself once was. Don't do it, don't do it. Hi. Please stop. And yet, as the memories come together, the identity that is Waff Waff is the flavor and waver. Yes, I must speak the final words that will my epitaph while I am able. Finally, fortunately, there is someone here who will remember them for me. Us. In my final moments, I must define myself. I would call myself a realist. Others would call me a coward. Which am I to believe as I become one? Avoid, and in the end, does it matter? Yes, that should do. That said, I feel most peculiar. I am not of one mind now, but two. In truth, I am not even sure those words I recite were my own. All I know that these words reflect the me that exists now, for I, standing before you, did recite them. And even if one day my identity should dissipate, these words remain with you as a vintage of once I was. That is of some comfort to me, for no one should be forgotten, even if they forget themselves. I hope your own memories will live on long within you, and with it those who have shared this existence with you. Don't do it, don't do it. Why couldn't I do? It's so disturbing. And now for the last quest. Work woes. Is this really the last one? I thought there would be more. Work woes. This unit has received orders from Stigma 1 to patrol base Omicron. A few of these orders indicate they supersede any other incoming directives. No exit conditions have been specified, however, scan of areas surrounding corridors show no enemy factions are present. This unit thus questions the value of endlessly looping its patrol protocol. Analyzing potential outcomes of repetitive movement. Rough reference to Omnionics suggests whenever a pattern has 86% of negatively impacted future mobility. This unit requests a suggested supplemental notions that do not conflict with ours. I suppose you could dance. No result found. Initial suggests random movements may facilitate a diagnostic of the joint module possible. Visual dancing. Oh god, we're gonna. What dance do you want? I've got like 20 or 30 of these things. I guess you want the old. God. You're not gonna be able to do that. I mean, I don't review what is suited better. However, I'll now suggest the proposed movements serve no practical purpose and do not conflict with current art. Preparing the gyrate boy joint modules prior to execution. This unit requests calculation. Are we all gonna have a dancer? We'll detect the issuing rendezvous. Just subordinate. You stand by outside aids. Are we gonna see an Omnicron dance? Have we done? What have we done? And here we go. Oh my god, there. Transmission of visual data is good through. Wait a minute. This should request that you observe and elevate representation of motion data. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Oh my. Oh my god. What? What? The dancing caused my stream to lose frames now. I'm losing frames, hang on. Okay. Reviewing performance, and I suggest that difficulty of dancing greatly exceeds expected value. Further announcing a potential application of said motions as combat. I start dancing. Oh my god, we are dancing. Of course, I'm watching it. Oh. Oh, they're gonna do this for the whole patrol, aren't they? Oh no. What have we done? Oh no. I have seen. Yeah, we're just like. Right, his face wide. The units request orders to free itself from. Just. I mean, we could have just told them to stop. Termination order confirmed. This unit thanks you for your swift action and for the request. I liked how you spun around. We can't do that very well. Grateful. This unit appreciates your invaluable input and will incorporate feedback into further programs. Go! This is why you do side quests. Because if you do the main story and don't do the side quests, you don't see weird stuff like this. You don't see things like this because a lot of people don't see these. They just go through the main story and then skip all the side quests. It's like you're missing all the fun stuff. Accuracy of 7 is estimated at 42.3. I acknowledge to check the joint module comes This unit detects value in augmenting current orders with new challenges. Furniture protocols will incorporate gyration loops. Okay. Reinitiating. This unit thanks you for providing useful data. You are requested to observe the Omnicon's improved dancing at an unspecified future time. Await further instruction. Baked aliens. I want this. I don't know what it is, but I want it. It looks like food. Oh my god, he's still dancing! Wait, does that mean all of them dance? No, I guess not. That would be cool if the whole doing this quest literally makes them all dance all of a sudden. Well, that's it. We did it. We did all the side quests. Yay! 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 All of it's done. Every side quest within Endwalker is complete. At least I hope so. It should be. Alright, time to go back home and see what is going on with the FC. Because I think we might be getting ready to do idling. Try to get people their clears. I also want to go get my coffee. Everybody enjoy the music. Enjoy the music. Yeah, enjoy the music. And the Christmas tree. Even though I'm gonna have to have that turned down, taken down soon.